Greetings and welcome to our show, 5 Minutes of Wellbeing with Vasilis, on Mental Wellness TV. Today we are going to talk about women's well-being, awaken the goddess within you, discover your true power and shine. And how we can manage this with practical solutions and strategies for better mental wellness. Today we gather here as a community united by a deep desire to empower ourselves and every woman watching to awaken the goddess that lives inside. To remember the strength, the grace, the wisdom, and the unstoppable force that has always been within us. Women's well-being is not a trend or a buzzword. It is the foundation of healthy societies, thriving families, and fulfilled individuals. Yet, despite all progress, many women still feel fragmented, exhausted, and disconnected from their inner truth. Statistics from global health organizations reveal an undeniable reality. Women face higher rates of mental health challenges compared to men. Depression and anxiety disproportionately affect women, and the causes are complex, a blend of biological, psychological, and social factors. Hormonal changes across the menstrual cycle, pregnancy, postpartum, and menopause uniquely influence mental wellness. On top of that, social roles that demand caregiving and multitasking add layers of chronic stress. But statistics only tell half the story. Behind every number is a woman struggling to juggle her needs with expectations from family, work, and society. Many suffer in silence, fearing stigma or feeling guilty for prioritizing their own health. This is why today's conversation is urgent and sacred. Because each woman deserves to live fully, freely, and joyously. So how do we begin? How do we cultivate a well-being that nurtures body, mind, and soul? The journey begins with awareness. Awareness that your feelings are valid. That your needs matter. That self-care is not selfish, it is essential. When we recognize the importance of our own well-being, we create the first opening for change. One practical way to build this awareness is through mindfulness and presence. Even 5 minutes of mindful breathing can calm the nervous system and bring us back to the moment. These moments are anchors amid chaos. They remind us that we are here, alive, and worthy of peace. Next, we explore the power of ritual and routine. In the sacred rhythm of life, rituals offer grounding. Perhaps it's a morning meditation, a cup of herbal tea savored in silence, or a nightly gratitude journal. These acts of devotion to self weave a fabric of safety and love around our days. An often overlooked pillar of women's wellness is the establishment of healthy boundaries. So many women struggle with saying no because of cultural conditioning to be caretakers and pleasers. But boundaries protect our energy and preserve our mental health. Saying no to overcommitment or toxic relationships is an act of courage and self-respect. When we set clear limits, we reclaim our power. We also must not forget the healing strength found in connection and community. Women thrive in relationship, yet many feel isolated or disconnected. Forming circles of trust, whether online or offline, can be revolutionary. These communities provide emotional support, shared wisdom, and validation. When we gather as sisters, the invisible wounds begin to heal. Our bodies deserve profound respect and care. The goddess within is embodied, and movement is medicine. Exercise isn't a punishment for the body but a joyful celebration of what it can do. Yoga, dance, walking in nature, or any movement that feels pleasurable releases endorphins that uplift mood and reduce anxiety. Nutrition is also vital. Eating whole, nourishing food supports brain chemistry and hormonal balance, fueling both energy and emotional stability. Hydration and mindful eating rituals enhance our connection to the body and promote well-being. Science backs these approaches. Neuroscience reveals that mindfulness practices physically reshape the brain, increasing areas associated with emotion regulation and empathy. Studies in positive psychology show that gratitude and kindness reduce depression and increase happiness. Hormonal research confirms that balanced nutrition and regular movement regulate mood swings and improve sleep quality. But above all, we must confront the inner critic, the voice that tells us we are not enough. This voice is a learned pattern, often rooted in childhood and societal pressures. The goddess within answers with self-compassion and radical acceptance. We can retrain our brains through consistent practice of positive affirmations, compassionate self-talk, and visualizations. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change, offers us hope and empowerment. Let's talk about the sacred feminine energy that is part of this awakening. The goddess is both tender and fierce, intuitive and wise, nurturing and wild. To awaken her is to reclaim our feminine nature in a world that often values masculine traits of control and competition. It is to balance strength with softness, action with surrender, logic with intuition. This journey is also about reclaiming our sexuality and sensuality, dimensions often neglected or shamed. Sensual pleasure is not vanity, it is vitality. Through practices like sacred dance, breathwork, or simply embracing our bodies with kindness, we restore the flow of life force energy. Let's take this wisdom into the practical realm. Start by dedicating just a few minutes daily to quiet time. Light a candle, breathe deeply, and repeat affirmations such as, I am worthy, I am powerful, I honor my body and soul. These simple acts send powerful signals to your subconscious. Each day, honor your boundaries. Practice saying no kindly but firmly. Recognize your limits and respect them. Move your body daily in a way that delights you. Notice how your mood shifts when you engage in joyful movement. Eat with love and intention. Nourish yourself with foods that uplift your energy and honor your body. Connect regularly with women who inspire and support you. Seek community, whether through groups, workshops, or friendships. Practice gratitude. Each night, write down 3 things you are grateful for. This habit rewires the brain for positivity. Seek professional support when needed. Therapy, coaching, or counseling are powerful tools, not signs of weakness. Reflect on your relationship with your inner critic. When you hear harsh self-talk, pause and ask, is this true? Is this kind? What would my best friend say to me? Then replace the criticism with compassion. Remember, the goddess within is patient and kind. She grows stronger with each loving choice you make. As women, we are also custodians of the next generation. By nurturing ourselves, we model wellness and strength for daughters, nieces, sisters, and friends. The ripple effects of our healing touch communities and cultures deeply. The road to awakening the goddess is not always easy. It requires courage to face our shadows, to dismantle limiting beliefs, and to step into vulnerability. But the rewards are immense, a life lived authentically, with radiant health, fierce joy, and loving connection. We want to invite you, dear viewer, to ask yourself, what would it mean to live each day fully awake to your power and beauty? How would your life transform if you honored the goddess within? This moment is yours to take. We are here to hold space, to inspire, and to guide. Here our presentation for today comes to an end. We warmly invite you to share with us the topics that concern you and would like to explore. Your voice matters. Your story matters. The topics you suggest will be featured in upcoming episodes, because this platform exists for you and with you. If you'd like to take it a step deeper, feel free to explore our dedicated collections on our website, where you'll find curated resources on women's mental health, mindfulness, self-care, nutrition, and empowerment. These tools are here to support your journey, inspire your growth, and remind you every day of the goddess you truly are. Never forget, you are more than your to-do list, your struggles, or your past. You are light and strength, wisdom and grace. You are a goddess awakening. Let's shine together. Thank you for being with us today. Until next time, stay radiant, stay connected, and keep shining your beautiful light.